Example, the echo we spoke about yesterday, the mountain echo, when you respond to a call. So if he has no intention, I have no intention, we're happy here. But the moment he starts an intention, oh, I feel it. That's what I have to respond to. So let's say if you start. So if I'm minding my own business, but I pay attention to him because he has a beef with me. I don't know why. But the moment he decides to do something, there's an intent, which I feel. But I cannot wait for that intent to be accomplished. I have to respond the moment he goes, now. Then there's a relationship going on that is continuous. So I would say when we do, for example, when we do basic, give me intent. Yeah, so intent. Now I work with intent. His attack, I work with his intent. And it doesn't have to be pushing ahead, it doesn't have to be fast, it can be just intent. And then I'm responding to that. And then we lock in to the relationship and we work within the relationship. But as long as if he doesn't give me an intent, he decides he has to leave now. Of course, if he decides, oh, no, I shouldn't have messed with him, I'm going to leave. Then I can pursue him, if I want to pursue him, because I stick with him, or I leave him be. And of course, I can call out, if I feel that he has intent, then I can call out something. And then I work already his intent. So instead of waiting for the intent to come in contact, I give it to him. Yeah. So then you're already working something that he has intention for. If I would do, well, sometimes you call out intention in him, even if he doesn't have intent. So I call out an action from him, and then I work on that action. So the mountain echo is just, for me, is being aware of the situation you're in, whatever situation it is in life, and you respond accordingly. You respond, you're awake to it, and you respond. Someone calls your name, you turn and say hi. So it's just a response. So we're here, if you're going to practice Aikido, and then there's something going on. And then, of course, we can practice beautiful technique, or we can keep it free-flowing as we like, depending on what we want to do. Yeah. So, but it's a relationship, and you got to be aware to relationship, and you have to respond to the relationship. You have to respond to the relationship, and you can be proactive, but it's more. It is what did you call it? You call it a risk. It's.
You're calling him out, or you're responding, or proactive.
Yeah, you can be proactive, but fundamentally, it's a what's to say called it non-confrontational. You give in.
Yielding.
Yielding. Yeah, fundamentally it's a yielding relationship. So if you call out, it's so you can yield.
Right.
You call out and you yield. Call out and you yield. Open yourself. This is yielding. And be early on the scene. Be early on the scene. And then whether you do a form or just go with a feeling, whatever. But here. And then Aikido looks in so many different ways, yeah. But and then it becomes beautiful, sensitive practice. And you can do it more dynamic or less dynamic, or faster or stronger or softer, as you like, depending on, who you're training with and their skill level and everything like that. But the more supple you are, whoever you are, the avasa, the blending can be wonderful. You can be a beginner and it can be wonderful blending, but you got to stay with the person. You cannot do something that the other person cannot join you with. Then you're enforcing yourself on the person. But if you stay in balance without, so that's, we're coming back to balance, yeah? We're coming back to balance. So when I do something with Brian, you all have to work within a certain balance between us. He's buoyant, but I don't want to do violence on his system. So in one way, I believe that we can stay in balance, and I'm not going to jerk him around. I can keep in balance, and then the flow will lead into the beautiful training that we do.